Well, I'm not sure if you can tell by the hat I'm wearing, but today is the day. Our Bronco has actually came in early, and we're going to pick it up tonight, March 1st. We weren't expecting it till at least March 6th. Between the March 6th and March 12th. It's early, and we're excited. I'm gonna go pick up Alli from work, and we're heading straight over to Brandon Ford and our favorite salesman, Jim Gordon. Off to pick up Alli and fight evening rush hour traffic over to South Tampa and Brandon Ford. Pretty excited.
Chuck and I are on the way to Brandon Ford. We're going to pick up our, what, Chuck?
Well, your brand new Bronco.
And we're on the way now. So he picked me up from school and we're heading to get the Bronco. Really excited. We were surprised that it came in so early. We weren't expecting it till next week. He called us to let us know that, hey, it's in. So we got everything all prepared and we're heading over now.
So what do you think the chances are that Alli will let me drive her Bronco very much?
Oh, he can drive whenever he wants. As long as I get to drive his truck. If Chuck had his way, he would have one leg in the Bronco and one leg in the truck and drive both all the time. But unfortunately, that's not possible.
And I don't know why this is. You know, I'm a Ford guy now. Growing up, my dad was a Chevy guy. He hated Ford, so I don't know. Somewhere
I guess Chuck
life,
likes things that are found in road dead, I guess.
things you have to fix or repair daily. Obviously, because we're still having to work on our RV and fix stuff on it.
Oh.
I'm not happy unless I'm fixing something, I guess. So what do you think? Seeing it in person. This is the first time we've ever bought a vehicle without looking at it first.
This is beautiful.
All we've seen was a window sticker, basically.
I love the color.
Yeah. So Alli's gonna let me drive the Bronco home.
Yeah. Well, because I've driven the truck many times and I feel a little bit more comfortable driving it home because we're leaving Brandon going back to Port Richey, and even though we're not going to be on the freeway, still going to be on roads that I'm not 100% familiar with.
Yep. So Alli's got her new Bronco,
Yeah.
and this is our third vehicle.
Jim Gordon here.
If you're in the market for a Bronco or any Ford for that matter,
Yeah.
Brandon Ford, ask for Jim
If you're
Gordon.
in the area, Brandon area, or even just in the Tampa Bay area, this is the man you got to come and see.
We drive an hour and a half every time to come back. So.
Yep.
And we appreciate their business, and I'd be happy to assist. Please come see me.
And he's no BS, which is what we like.
Yep.
All right. So Alli's going to drive the truck home. She's going to follow me. All right, getting ready for our first drive of the Bronco. I got to get my phone set up so I can use it to navigate me home. We are driving home. Alli is behind me in the mirror. We're going to take the new Bronco out with the top back. It's going to be, this is the first time we've had the top open. Which it pretty much opens up the whole front and back seat, which I didn't expect, but it's in this position it's pretty much open. All right, we'll see if Alli lets me drive. We are going to head to the beach, aren't we, Nikki? Nikki, are we heading to the beach? Hey, girl.
So are you thinking, what are my thoughts on the Bronco? Love it.
Now I won't be able to hear us with wind noise.
But Seriously, I love that you can sit up high and see out everything. Doesn't matter if you're a short person or a tall person in between. It's got the little lever that allows you to go up and down.
So we're gonna try the trail assist. Ready? This is cruise control for trail. Trail assist and use the set button.
Enabled. Use set button.
Okay, let your feet off the gas or the brake. Don't touch anything. It will drive. You can go one more. You can go in increments. Hit the plus button. 2 miles an hour. 3 miles an hour.
Huh.
So when you're on the trail, you don't have to use your gas or brake.
So how do I if I want to stop, what do I do?
You just hit your brake.
Oh.
And then when you let off the brake, it'll go right back again. So you don't have to worry about gassing through.
That's cool.
Pretty nice. So like if you're doing a little bit of rock climbing, or, a little bit of.
How many miles does it go?
Try. I think it goes up to. I guess it'll go pretty much whatever you want.
But when you brake, it goes back down to 1.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah, that's what. Because I had to go back up to it again, so my watch.
Your rear locker's on right now.
What does that mean?
For sand. Okay, so we're going to shift out of it. Ready?
Yeah, my foot's on brake. What's the eco mean?
It's supposed to be a little bit better gas miles, but people have done. Yeah, there you go. Feel it shift out. Okay. Just remember, when you do that, if it's in 4, you just got to wait till it says okay. I think one of our plans for today is to actually take the top fully down. We haven't done that, which involves taking the side windows out and the back window, so we can fold it all the way back and do a little riding around. One thing we noticed last night, we are definitely going to need mud flaps. These tires pick up rocks like nobody's business, and we've already seen where these rocks can be flipped back and put nice chips in your paint. And Alli does not want that. I do not want that. And I'm not sure if you can see the amount of pollen we're dealing with right now. This was washed clean yesterday. Already got a coating of green yellow pollen. Let me see it up here better. Okay, I think the plan is now we're going to go ahead and put the top down on Alli's new Bronco, which we have now named Azul Bronc. That's A-Z-U-L. And we're going to go for a little ride this morning. Well, I have to say that was a heck of a lot easier than Alli's old Jeep Rubicon, and how we had to, all the steps we had to go through to get the top down like this. Super simple. What time is it, Alli?
It's 9:45.
So it took me less than 10 minutes, and I took my time looking at a video, making sure I'm doing it right. So I think this could be done in 5 minutes. So when we get done with it, I'll see how long it takes me to put it back. I'm sure putting it back maybe a little longer, maybe not. But we're ready to go for a ride and test it out.
Bronco hair don't care. Hot mess city.
What do you think of it so far? After a couple days.
So much fun.
Yeah.
It's everything and more what I thought it would be.
We are here at Hillsborough River State Park. We've actually never checked out the interpretive center here. And weather's gorgeous, so we figured, hey, let's pull in here and check it out, see what it is. We've been riding around. We went down to Zephyr Hills downtown.
I love that town.
Allie's letting me drive her Bronco, which is kind of surprised she's letting me drive it.
Being a passenger, I like to enjoy feeling the wind in my hair and just chillaxing.
Well, I want to be a passenger too, so I can look around. So see if it's open. It is. Wow, it smells good in here.
Oh, I love it.
Smells like an old person's house, like built in the...
Oh, look at those glasses.
Oh, wow.
The spectacles, oh my gosh.
So, we've been camping here, several times at Hillsborough River. Never came in here.
Look at the pipe.
So it's got some information about the Second Seminole War, 1835 to 1842. Here, Nick. Nice little fireplace. Help us restore Fort Foster Historic Site. Oh, they're going to restore Fort Foster. So they're wanting to recreate, I think, this out here.
We've done Florida Cavern State Park, we've done Toria State Park.
Not Highland Hammocks.
We have not done Highland Hammocks. We've done Olino.
We've done Myakka River.
Done Myakka River. We have not done Mike Roas Gold Head Branch State Park. We have not done Fort Clinch.
Fort Clinch I want to do. That's up near Jacksonville.
So we've got 3 here we need to check out.
All right, so this is going to be really the first of probably many upgrades that we're going to do on Alli's new Bronco that she affectionately named Azure, which I guess means the color blue. So this one just came with carpet and carpeted mats. So I just got through vacuuming out all the mess that we'd already accumulated in basically one weekend's worth of using. But this whole mat system has everything from the back cargo to covering up the carpet on the back seats, which I really liked. I don't know exactly how good the quality is going to be. I got a couple pieces sitting out here in the sun because they were folded. Trying to let the heat of the sun straighten them out. But these are the old mats that were in there. I'll save them. I never throw things away like this. I did do a good wash on it last night. So this is a product I used on my truck recently. I don't know if you can see it, but it is called Torque Detail. And it's kind of like a ceramic spray. It says it's a ceramic spray, but it has worked great on my truck. It really brings out the metal flake and everything in the paint. You just got to make sure your vehicle is really clean when you use this stuff, because any dirt or water spots that you have, potentially this is going to lock it in for supposedly like up to a year of protection. So I did the whole Bronco last night. I did the hood when we first got it, and it was getting late that night, so that was all I was able to get done, and I did the hood again. I don't know if it's showing up really well on the video or not, but man, it just really brings out the metal flake. Leave a link down in the description below where I got this on Amazon. It's not the cheapest stuff in the world, but I tell you what, it doesn't take much. I mean, you can see how much I used, and I did the whole Bronco with that. So a little goes a long way. All right, so I get started putting these floor mats in, and I'll show you what they look like when they're done. Okay, so all the floor mats are in. They fit fairly well, and they definitely are going to provide a lot more protection than just the carpet. At least they will hold some liquid here and some mud, but yeah, there's a couple places where it doesn't fit 100%. But these were much cheaper than the alternative. I do like the back of the seats, how it does cover up the carpet. One place it really didn't feel like it fit very well, it's down in that corner right there. I may have to trim a little piece off. I could have it just not properly aligned there, because I do see a little carpet right here. But hey, it's gonna protect it a lot more than keep it from getting so dirty, especially with Nicky dog hair. But the back feels like it fits pretty good here. And still flip this up and get to everything underneath. Hopefully that keeps things from sliding around. It doesn't really have feet on the bottom to grab and keep it in place. That's a little bit of a concern. But it is form fitted pretty well, and it goes quite a ways under the seat from the back seat there. So that's good. This side seemed to fit really well. So we'll use them for a while and see how they work. I mean, we love Husky liners, but Husky liners were super pricey. I got this whole set for less basically than what I would have paid just for the Husky liners front and rear seat. And I really wanted the back floor mat, and I really wanted the back seats to be covered. So everything's covered. All the carpet's pretty much covered, which is a good thing. So now I'm going to use my favorite stuff, and that is, if you've watched some of our RV videos and I talk about my R, protecting our stickers and everything and our decals, and I use 303 Aerospace. So I'm going to wipe all this stuff down with a little 303. The plan was to get the windows tinted today, but the place where I go to is not open on Monday, so I guess I will try again tomorrow. Oh, and we do have one other thing coming today. A new stubby antenna, because the antenna was so high that fitting in the garage would have been a pain. By the way, for those of you who want to know, if you have a low-hanging garage and ceilings like we do, I mean, you can see basically how much headroom I have here. Our ceilings are very low. We had to end up taking all the wind braces off the garage door in order for this to clear. I had to buy a different kind of mounting system because I had the one that come down and hooked before. It was like a big, well, let's see, right here it is. So I had this one before, and there was just no way that was going to work. And as it is, this clears the top of the Bronco by like 1.5 inches. So the Bronco with Sasquatch is what I was worried about, being too tall to fit in the garage, and it dang near was too big to fit in the garage. As you can see here in the picture, it's a tight squeeze. All right, so I got the new stubby antenna. Let's see. Tighten it down. It feels tight. We'll check it out and see if the radio actually works. But I think that's all the upgrades that I can do for now. All right, so I just booked a campground today for Holder Mine at the end of this month. We just got the call about our RV. They're actually going to get it in and at least get the slide fixed April 7th. So it means we're going to have 2 more camping trips without slide working, unfortunately. But at least we are making progress in that front. But we're going to go camping at Holder Mine and the end of this month, and that'll probably be the first real off-roading we're going to be doing with the new Bronco. Azul. I think I said Azure earlier. Azure Gray is the color. Azul is the name. So if you are new here, we would love for you guys to join our adventures with us and hit that subscribe button. It's free, and ring the notification bell, and we'll see you guys next week.